welcome to my channel. I'm a certified makeup artist, so don't worry, I'll be telling you everything which is supposed to be done, and the techniques which I'm going to tell you will help you in doing your makeup, or anyone else's makeup. But yes, the thing is, you need to practice a lot. Today I have used the shades of pink, and this kind of makeup is also known as monochromatic makeup. So where we use everything pink, which is like your eyeshadow, your blusher, your lipstick, everything of the same color family. I'll be telling you more about the color wheel and the color theory, but later on. As of now, my name is Lakshmi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I just want to let you know that I'll be sharing a lot of information related to the products which I have used. I'll be giving honest review of all the products which I have used, different makeup application techniques, and then definitely lot of ideas and everything about the skincare, because it's a must. If your skin is flawless, free of blemishes, pimples, acne, then your makeup is going to look like butter on the skin. So it is very important that you take care of the skin. Now next is, if you need any information about any product which I have used, please comment and I'll tell you. Of course, I'll be sharing a detailed description of all the products which I have used, including the brushes. So still, if someone has any question related to anything related to this video, please do comment. I'll be very happy to answer your questions. Stay tuned for a lot more which is on your way. Thank you. So let's start today's video. I have already done the cleansing part, so now I'm going to just tone my skin. I'm using a toner. You can choose the toner according to your skin type. Here I have used PLUM's toner, which is very good. Next is a moisturizer. Since I have a dry skin, I'm using CETAPHIL's moisturizer. I've taken a generous amount of moisturizer and I'm going to massage gently onto my skin until it has absorbed completely. It is an essential part, so make sure you use a good moisturizer, then only your makeup is going to be very smooth on your skin. Now once the cleansing, toning, moisturizing is done, we usually use a primer, but as of now I'm skipping the primer. I'll be using it later on during the makeup. However, we use primer when we do the base first, but I'm going to do my eyes first, so I'll be just straight moving to the brows. Here I'm using PAC's brow filler. It's dark brown in color. Now with the help of spoolie and an angular brush, I'm going to fill in my brows. Make sure where you have a lot of growth or the thickest part of your brow, you start filling from that area, and make sure to follow your natural brow shape. Do not go above or beyond your natural brow. With the help of spoolie, just brush the inner area of your brow to make it look very natural. Once the brows are done, I've taken concealer, which is from PAC, shade 06 beige, and I have applied onto the upper lid area of the eye like this. And then with the help of a beauty blender, which is of course damp, I'm going to blend it properly onto the entire lid area. After this step, I'm going to take the Morphe's James Charles eyeshadow palette. It is one of the amazing palette because the colors are very pigmented. Very useful palette if you want to go for a long run. This is the best palette I would suggest. However, you can use any palette which is pigmented. Okay. With the help of Real Techniques 402 fluffy brush, I'm just going to use the lighter shade, which is like white, all over the lid area, just to pack the concealer. Now with the help of large shadow fluff brush from Morphe, take the lighter shade of the pink and apply it onto the crease area. in a round circular motion like this, just to create a transition. Okay, so you have to be very light when you're holding the brush. Do not just, hurt your eyes. Make sure you are not putting pressure onto your eyelid. Very light handedly you have to blend this color onto the crease area in a same round circular motion. Please ensure that you are not taking lot of product, otherwise it will create a harsh line and then it will be little difficult for you to blend. So always dust off the excess, and whatever is left on the brush you have to work only with that color onto your eyelid. Once the transition is done, I have taken a Bailey's large smudger brush, and with the help of this I have taken the darker shades of the similar color family, which is deep pink and a purple. And as you can see on the outer corners of the eyes, I'm making a V, but that too in a round circular motion. So you have to work in a similar way on the outer corners. Make sure again you are working very light handedly, just packing on some color like this. Now I have taken Real Techniques 310 brush, and I have taken a very little light shade of the pink which I used earlier, just to blend everything. Now I have taken Morphe's larger smudge brush, and I have dipped it into the purple and a black eyeshadow. Both the colors are mixed, dust off, and then I'm working very close to the lash line but on the outer corner. I do not have to drag it towards the inner corner, just from the outer corner till the mid of the eye, so that everything is blended and everything is together. So I need to ensure that everything comes together, merged, no harsh lines. Again, you have to work in a very detailed way, very closely to the lash line. Again, make a little bit of V. Why I'm putting the brush up is because I want everything merged together. I hope you are able to see how beautifully the eyeshadow is blended. Both the eye need to look similar, although I don't have both the eyes similar. One is hooded and one is little bit okay, which is like a almond shape. So you can see that both the eye shadows are blended beautifully. After that, I have taken an eyelash curler. It is a necessary step, guys. Most of us skip, but it is important that we we curl our lashes, so that our eyelashes are very defined. So when you put the mascara, we do not face any challenge and it will be lifted up. After this, you have to take a mascara. Here I have used Maybelline's Colossal mascara. Now take the mascara and start filling up your eyelashes. You need to ensure that every lash is covered up with the mascara. So everything, all the eyelashes need to be black in color. Now let's move to the face. There is a fallout of the eyeshadow, so we have to take a wet wipe, roll it around your fingers like this. Just have a look, yes. And after that we are going to wipe off whatever fallout of the eyeshadow was there. We don't want any of the particles left here because it is going to interfere with our foundation and a concealer. So make sure you clear it. Since we wiped off the moisturizer as well with the eyeshadow fallout, we have to apply the moisturizer again. Here I have taken a very small amount of the moisturizer and I'm again going to apply it around the under eye area, around the cheeks, and then I have taken COLORBAR's primer. It's a silicone based primer, guys. It is one of the best primer which I am using. Budget friendly, so you can use it to feel the texture. It's very nice. Remove small amount of primer, and then with the help of your finger or the brushes you can apply it all over your face. Make sure you apply it around the nose and the cheeks, because here we have most of the open pores. And we use the primer so that it gives a smooth and a subtle surface for the foundation application. So it is very necessary part that you apply the primer. It is also a barrier between the skin and a makeup, so it's a must. You can't skip primer. Now I have taken Charmesi Milano's foundation, which is shade 05. It is an exact match to my skin tone, so I'm not going to mix it with anything. I'm directly going to take it in a palette and going to apply with the help of a kabuki brush. Next, I have taken the foundation and I'm going to spread it completely like this, and going to apply it in a dabbing motion just like this. You can see the difference on my right cheek and the left cheek, how flawlessly it has blended. So you have to blend it again. You can use the beauty blender as well, but here I'm using the kabuki brush. Now I have taken a small angular brush, a concealer brush, just to merge everything together, which is my foundation around the inner eye area. So I'm working very closely near the tear duct, because I was not able to reach that area with the large kabuki foundation brush. So I want to make sure that my concealer, which I used earlier to apply the eyeshadow, is merged with my foundation. For contouring, I'm using number 14 Hot Chocolate concealer from PAC. I'm sorry guys, I forgot to record the placement of the contour, but as you can see where I have applied, when I'm turning on the side to find out something, I'm sure you can see that I have applied onto the cheekbone area. So from the top of my ear till the mid of my eyeball, and now I'm ensuring that I'm blending it around that area and around the forehead, and also near the jaw area. Yes, so forehead, you can see where I am blending this contour. You can see a warm tone because it's a deeper shade, a darker shade. We actually create shadows with the contouring. Don't worry, I'll be doing a separate video on the contouring and highlighting, where I'm going to cover this up. I've also applied the contour on the sides of the bridge of the nose, and now I am blending it in the downward direction. As you can see, I have used here a small concealer brush. With the help of that, I am ensuring that everything is blended, no harsh lines, so no dark color which are going to appear around the nose. Now take the beauty blender and blend everything together. Make sure no harsh lines of that contour around your base. So wherever you have applied that contour, it should be visible, but then everything need to look together. Next, I'm using Forever 52's liquid blush, which is in shade JCB002. Take very small amount of liquid blush, and with the help of either the brush or your fingers, apply it on the apple of the cheeks. As you can see in the video, just around this area you have to apply, and that too in a very small quantity. Take the blush brush, and with the help of that, make sure you are going to blend everything. So as you can see that I'm blending it, just tapping around the apple of the cheek. Yes, if you think the product is more, you can always use the loose powder and apply it over it, so that you can tone down the colors. If you feel that your blush is too much, you've applied too much, you can always use the powder over it. Next, I'm using NC25 compact powder from MAC. With the help of the small powder brush, I'm going to apply it over the blush because I think it's too harsh. And I'm also going to use the same compact powder for the highlighting. As you can see, I'm applying it above the blush area and below the contour area, just to highlight this area. So you can also do the highlighting with the help of the compact powder. Now I have taken Forever 52's eye pencil, which is F501, black in color. I'm just going to apply it on the waterline, as you can see. Take the help of powder puff just to stretch the area around the eye, and gently apply kajal on your lower waterline for a simple and elegant look. Now I have taken Belly's small smudger brush, and I'm going to apply the eyeshadow under the eyes. Applying eyeshadow under the eyes enhances depth, defines the eyes, and creates a balanced eye makeup look. So here first I am going to deepen the outer corner. So I have used darker shade, which was black mixed with the purple on the outer part of the lower lash line for more depth, and then I'm just blending it. I'm also using a transition shade, which is a lighter color, light pink, and blending it softly along the lower lash line. Now let's move to highlighting. I'm using Ofra's midi palette Feeling Myself. I'm taking a fan brush, and with the help of the highlighter, pink highlighter here, basically I'm applying on the cheekbone area, the highest part of the cheek. You can see here I'm applying the highlighter very lightly. I dust off the excess, and then I'm applying it on these areas. You also need to apply some highlighter on your chin, tip of the nose, and then some on the forehead. There should be almost nothing in the brush. You just have to, use the same brush and apply it on the highest parts of the face just to highlight. It is very important that we apply some highlighter on the brow bone area. Also, whatever is left in the brush, make sure you place it near the tear duct. Applying highlighter to the brow bone and inner corner enhances the eyes and gives a more lifted, awake look. Highlighting just below the eyebrow creates the illusion of lifted brows. It adds dimension and definition to the eye area. Also, it helps to blend the transition shade in eyeshadow and gives a polished finish. Now take the eyelashes, apply a thin layer of glue along the lash band. Avoid using too much. Wait for 30 to 40 seconds until the glue becomes very tacky. Use tweezers or just your fingers. Look down into a mirror and place the lash in the center of your eyelid, as close to your natural lash line as possible. Secure the outer corner first, then adjust the inner corner. Now take the mascara and apply it on your natural lash as well as on the false lashes so that both are merged together. Now I'm going to fill my lips. So I'm using Swiss Beauty's lip liner SB1203 and Love Arts lipstick, which is Pink Lady. Now start defining the lips with the help of the lip liner. So first apply it on the cupid bow, make a V, or sometimes we create X as well here. Then you can see I am going little on the outer side or the outer edge of the lip. Then below the lip, the lower lip area, and then make sure you create a nice line because we are going to define the lips. Once it is done, we are going to use the lipstick, which is Pink Lady. Fill this area. Make sure you blend together your lipstick and the lip liner so there is no disconnect in between. So this is the complete look, guys. Hope you liked it and enjoyed watching the video. And It's very easy. Anyone and everyone can do the same makeup if you follow simple guidelines of the makeup application. I'm sure everyone can do the makeup as I did just a few minutes ago. Well, my name is Lakshmi and welcome to my channel. Here I'll be sharing a lot of information related to makeup and skincare. In makeup, I'm going to share the product knowledge, makeup application techniques, and of course, different makeup looks. If you want to learn all these things, please stay tuned, and I'm sure your watching time is going to be worth. So stay tuned for some more info. Thank you. I've not used concealer and corrector today because I wanted to show you that how the makeup look will come without using the concealer and corrector. So as you can see, I have not used any of it, and still you can see there is not much gray area here or around the lips, because usually we have darker area around the mouth and around the eyes. But if someone doesn't have much of the problem, which means pigmentation problem, if you do not have dark circles or dark area or the pigmentation around your cheeks or around the mouth, then you don't need to apply the corrector or concealer. If you really want to do so still, then you can just use the concealer and it will work. But as you've watched the video, you might have noticed that I have not applied any of it, and still your makeup can work. But it doesn't mean that you should not use it. Definitely you need to use it in case you need to have a flawless skin or a flawless skin tone. So still you can see a little bit, very little, maybe 10 to 15% of the I don't know if you are able to figure out. Since I didn't have much problem, I didn't apply it. But yes, in my future videos, I'll be sharing the information how to apply the corrector, which corrector goes on which skin tone. Definitely you will know that, okay? And I will also be sharing information on how to apply concealer. So we'll be making base by using concealer and corrector. So for today, that's it. Thank you so much.